Now, one thing that has really annoyed me over the last 6 months to a year, I reckon, is people telling us that the lockdowns are okay, really, that lockdowns don't worry them.
Yeah, I think it's the right thing to do to take all the measure we can to stay safe.
It wasn't too bad. It's only a few days, so it was easy to put up with.
It was pretty good. I'd rather a 5-day lockdown than like a 3-week, so...
I could not be happier.
Yeah, well, I don't want to comment on those people individually. They've got their own reasons for putting up with the lockdown, and there is this esprit de corps. Most people, of course, they're in it together and they want to get through a lockdown together. But the trouble is we have so many people saying, oh, it's all right, I just work from home for a while. It's not too much of a problem. What's a week, you know? But what about casual workers? What about people who live on only a few $100s a week and the lockdown robbed them of 5 days' pay, 5 days' work? They can't work from home, they don't get paid. They don't see this as just a novelty. The lockdown costs them the rent for the week. It takes away work and money that's essential. Don't even try to imagine the trauma for people who couldn't farewell a loved one at the funeral or had to postpone their weddings. In this case, all for nothing in Victoria last week, all unnecessary, all over the top, all a matter of political panic and paranoia from the Victorian Premier and his government. So don't tell us that a lockdown was just fine. We know if you're a public servant, it doesn't cost you a cent. We know if you can work from home, you're lucky sometimes, it's quite handy. It's not too much of a problem. But think of our fellow Australians. Think of others who often don't have the guaranteed income or the flexible work arrangements that many of us have. And these are the sort of people that Labor governments are supposed to care about. The ALP claims to care about these workers, yet it's hammered them time and again in Victoria, especially with these lockdowns. We can't have them anymore unless there's a real risk, an outbreak that is really getting out of control. Enough is enough.